There are a few corporations that involve sellers, buyers, and employees under a range of different markets and interests. It is practically impossible to avoid Amazon. I guarantee almost everyone in this class has purchased or used an Amazon product or service with or without knowing. Today I will be discussing the early stages of Amazon's monopolization, their tactics in controlling the e-commerce market, how they increased their power during the pandemic, and why there should be innovations in antitrust laws to break up present-day monopolies. The early stages of Amazon monopolization stem from early advancements to set it apart from the competitors. This information was from the article Amazon's Extraordinary 25-Year Evolution by Lydia DePillis and Ivory Sherman. The company was established in 1994 by Jeff and Mackenzie Bezos. With first just selling books, Amazon soon began to expand their distribution facilities, products, and technology. In the first 10 years of establishment, Amazon went public on the stock market, opened a second distribution facility, and many more, expanded into music, clothing, and found an easier way to purchase items with the one-click button. In 1999, at the age of only 35, Jeff Bezos was named Time Person of the Year. This early success and publicity set Amazon and Bezos to the road of success. The world just didn't know it yet. In order to stay above the competition, Amazon established third-party selling and acquisitions of several different companies. With independent third-party selling, people could sell their items as if it was an Amazon product, making the e-commerce business easy for the seller and the buyer. Another way Amazon started to snowball their monopoly was by making acquisitions, with the first being in 1998, only 4 years into being a company. These purchases were made to either buy into a niche market, improve their technology with another company, or purchase/buy out their competitor. The company has made over 100 acquisitions in its 26-year history, with the most famous or used being IMDb, Amazon Internet, Audible, Zappos, Twitch, and Whole Foods. As we can see, from 1998 all the way down to 2019, most of these businesses aren't used today because most of them are competitors. With just those 6, we see a coverage of several different markets, all being well known and having a decent share of their particular markets. These tactics aren't new, but they do remind us of old robber barons' tactics where they would drive competitors out of business. These robber barons also crushed labor unions and made employees work long hours in harsh conditions for low wages, something Amazon has been accused of doing. This information was from the website Common Dreams by Robert Reich. Amazon's growth continued with price control and exclusion of competition. The definition of monopoly power, according to Sally Hubbard, an expert in monopolies and antitrust practices, is the power to control prices or exclude competition. Through brand gating and becoming the exclusive seller of products, Amazon could control pricing on pretty much anything on their website. Amazon gives its own private label products an advantage over competitors in a number of ways. To save time, the most popular ones are premium advertising, direct-to-consumer advertising, exclusive customer reviews, and according to Sally Hubbard, Amazon is controlling and playing the game at the same time. The exclusion of competition has been seen in monopolies from the past. An example of Amazon excluding competition is when Apple and Amazon made an agreement to remove resellers of iPhones from Amazon's platform. The removal of these resellers is a likely violation of the Sherman Act, which was passed in 1890. This act regulates competition between competitors. This information was from the website Amazon is a Monopoly by Marketplace Pulse. During the pandemic, an unfortunate year, Amazon increased their net worth to $560 billion with the exploitation of their workers, suppliers, and small businesses. This information is from the article How Amazon Used the Pandemic to Amass More Monopoly Power by Ron Knox and Shaul Simis. With sellers using other fulfillment companies rather than paying Amazon to store and ship their products, penalization was introduced by Amazon to prevent this. This in return resulted in delays, angry customers, and loss of profits for these small businesses. Amazon currently has around 1 million workers at 150 warehouses across the globe. They are risking their health and safety to ship and store products and packages. With several states and labor unions wanting the Federal Trade Commission to investigate Amazon for their monopolistic practices and working conditions, it seems that the company who values their customers don't hold the same regard for their small businesses and employees. Now, the opposition has stated that Amazon's dominance alone does not violate antitrust laws, according to Sally Hubbard. The problems with antitrust laws is that they do not fit what Amazon and their holdings are, which is a corporation that holds stakes in several markets instead of just one, meaning a case brought up upon them would potentially break up Amazon, but won't fix the problems that I listed previously. In my own opinion, creating a system, a better system in dealing with modern day tech giants and preventing them from growing and locking down more markets should be enacted. Due to Amazon controlling more than half of the markets, customers and small businesses benefit from the reestablishment of a new e-commerce market filled with competitive pricing, more opportunities, and a share for business for all. With learning about the early stages of Amazon's monopolization, their tactics in controlling the e-commerce market, how they increased their power during the pandemic, and why there should be innovations in antitrust laws to break up present-day monopolies, we now have knowledge as consumers and sellers to prevent Amazon from controlling and playing the game at the same time.